As the world fell, each of us in our own way was broken.
That's the state of things at the start of Mad Max Fury Road from director George Miller. Those words, delivered by Tom Hardy as Max, the former cop turned road warrior, capture the desperation we feel when things fall apart. How do we live in such times? Fury Road depicts three responses to a broken world, one of which I'd argue is distinctly Christian. I'm Josh Larson, senior producer at thinkchristian.net. This video was made for the TC Movie Club, a group of faithful film fanatics who gather online to consider various movies, filmmakers, and genres through a theological lens. We'll be getting together on June 19, 2024 to discuss the Mad Max saga, including its newest installment, Furiosa. You can sign up to join us at thinkchristian.net/movieclub. For his part, Max takes a Darwinian posture toward his post-apocalyptic predicament. Continually on the run from marauders of all kinds, his only desire is to live for one more day. Max dreams of nothing like flourishing, which is God's intent for us as his created beings. After being captured early in the film, Max's body is treated as a collection of ingredients. There's no trace here of the imago Dei, the notion that we are made in God's image. Indeed, he is referred to by his captors as a blood bag. You get the sense he doesn't regard himself as much more than that, even if he were to get free.
A man reduced to a single instinct. Survive.
In Fury Road, Max finds himself imprisoned by a cruel warlord who pretends to offer his followers a life of flourishing, even if his own physical state suggests disease and decay. Immortan Joe, played by Hugh Keays-Byrne, uses religious terminology to lord over his acolytes, booming out words like eternal and redeemer. From high atop a rocky plateau, where he pumps precious water to sustain green gardens, Joe keeps the thirsty commoners below in control by intermittently releasing jets of life-giving water. These are paltry sips, however. Joe does not share abundance as God did when he gifted us the Garden of Eden. No, this is a scraggly patch, built on fear, greed, and exploitation, in which human bodies are rendered as commodities, Max's, as well as a harem of young women forced to be Joe's breeders. Immortan Joe's response to the world's brokenness is to break it further for his own personal gain. While Joe exploits the world's brokenness and Max simply tries to survive it, a third character takes a different posture, that of hope. Like Max, Imperator Furiosa, played by Charlize Theron, is branded as Joe's property. She has devised a plan to help his wives escape. Their goal? To reach the Green Place, a lush land where Furiosa lived before she was kidnapped as a child. When Max's own escape puts him on the road with Furiosa, tension develops between his individualistic survival instinct and her belief in a life of community and sacrifice.
How do you know this place even exists?
After escaping Immortan Joe's pursuing war party, Furiosa and her crew finally make it to where the Green Place should be, only to find that it, like so much of the world, has been wiped away. Only a handful of women survivors even remember it. This sends Furiosa into despair and adds an unexpected twist to the narrative. Yet it also deepens the eschatological resonance of Mad Max Fury Road. Rather than a simplistic return to an awaiting, unblemished Eden, the movie recognizes the depth of our fall into sin, the utter desolation it has wrought for ourselves and the earth. And yet, the movie still holds on to the sort of hope God offers in Isaiah 65:17. See, I will create new heavens and a new earth.
Take a peek.
This is restoration, not of Eden exactly, but of our broken world, to the goodness for which it and we were intended.
I plant one every chance I get.
Where?
So far nothing's took. Earth's too sour.
So many different kinds.
Trees, flowers, fruit. Back then everyone had their fill. Back then there was no need to snap anybody.
And so Furiosa and Max turn around and go back directly from where they came, to Immortan Joe's citadel, now unguarded. If they can take it, then they can reimagine it as a place of flourishing. With little more than their last breaths, and a precious plant carried by one of the Green Place's survivors, they risk another race back across the desert. It sets up a thrilling action climax that carries a theological richness. Christian hope follows a similar trajectory. Held in the face of the worst sort of darkness, it emerges to work alongside God toward the new heaven and new earth, the vision given to the Apostle John in the book of Revelation. There, the broken and the bedraggled are welcomed to a place where there will be, quote, no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things has passed away. Once again, this video was made for the TC Movie Club, a group of faithful film fanatics who will be gathering online on June 19, 2024 to discuss the Mad Max saga. Invites with all the details will go out to Movie Club members via email. If you haven't joined the TC Movie Club yet but want to participate, or you're coming to this video late and want to be part of future Movie Club offerings, you can do that at thinkchristian.net/movie club. That's thinkchristian.net/movie club. I'm Josh Larson. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you on June 19th.
That's bait.